Hi, my name is Willow, and you may be here right now because you've recently been diagnosed with a life-limiting illness or a terminal illness that has you holding a lot of questions, and you might be feeling disoriented right now, and there might be a lot of uncertainty, there might be some anxiety or fear, and you might be in shock at receiving some kind of news that you had no idea was going on. And things might be happening really fast. You might notice your life changing in so many ways, including going to more doctor's appointments or being around more clinical language. And perhaps there's things that your body needs now that it didn't need a couple months ago. And you might be held by family, by community, by spiritual community. You might have layers of support, or you might be feeling isolated and alone and overwhelmed by grief and just not knowing what to do next. And you might just really be longing for some human connection that can be present with you, that can hear you, that's listening to the deeper parts of you, advocating for your voice, advocating for your choice, and advocating for your dignity. And some folks that, have been diagnosed with life-limiting illnesses, they might check in about medical aid in dying and the Death with Dignity Act. Or for those that don't qualify for that, they might be looking into what is voluntarily stopping eating and drinking. You might be wondering about hospice, or you might already be under the care of hospice and working with social workers and nurses and palliative care. So I really meet you wherever you're at, and we take a look at what you need and what your requests are, and whether your body is declining faster than you can keep up, or if you know that there's time and you're not at risk of having your state, some of your states of being, like your mental or psychological states of being, if they're intact and holding enough that you're not at risk of them declining rapidly, whether that's you or you are declining rapidly, like we can meet, we can connect, we can get clear, we can get practical, and we can really inform the people on your team or coordinate care that you don't have yet. And again, I'm non-medical, but I am complementary care to any team that you already have. And we learn how to speak languages together, how to bridge care, and all these kind of things. And so if this is something you might have interest in, and if any of this might be helpful, I look forward to having a call with you or meeting you for a cup of tea and getting a sense of how to move with this birthing out process next, and just walking alongside you and allowing your wisdom to be that guiding force, that guiding stream that will inform us very clearly along the way. And working with, whether you have spiritual practices or not, just working with what really moves you from a place of cultural humility, spiritual autonomy. Will be in it, and recognizing your humanity